You can have a serious medical condition that prevents you from working and still run into an SSDI eligibility problem because of your work credits. That's why understanding your Social Security earnings record can be an important part of preparing an SSDI claim. The first mistake is assuming that working for many years automatically means you have enough credits. SSDI generally has two work requirements. You need enough overall work history, and you typically need enough recent work before your disability began. The number of credits required depends in part on your age when your disability started, so younger workers may qualify with fewer credits. The second mistake is not checking your Social Security earnings record. Employers generally report your wages to Social Security, but errors can happen. Earnings may be missing, reported incorrectly, or associated with incorrect information. If earnings are missing from your record, those missing earnings could potentially affect your SSDI eligibility or benefit amount. That's why it's a good idea to review your earnings history through your personal Social Security account. If something appears incorrect, don't ignore it. Documents such as W-2s, tax returns, pay stubs, and other wage records may help Social Security correct your record. A third mistake involves self-employment. Some people assume that because they operated a business or earned money as an independent contractor, they automatically earned Social Security credits. But what matters is whether qualifying earnings were properly reported and Social Security taxes were paid as required. Another important mistake is overlooking the timing of your disability. You may hear the term date last insured. In simple terms, your SSDI coverage can eventually expire after you stop working and earning sufficient credits. That doesn't necessarily mean you can never qualify. If the evidence shows that your disability began while you were still insured, you may potentially qualify even if you apply later. This is one reason accurately identifying when your medical conditions became disabling can be so important. Finally, don't confuse work credits with the medical requirements for SSDI. Having enough credits doesn't mean you're medically approved, and having a severe disability doesn't necessarily mean you meet SSDI's work requirements. Both parts of the claim matter. At Disability Advocates Group, we help SSDI claimants with every step of the application and appeals process. If a medical condition is keeping you from working and you want to see whether you may qualify for SSDI, call Disability Advocates Group at 800-788-2095 for a free consultation, or use the free SSDI screener at ssdianswers.com. This video provides general information about SSDI. It does not constitute legal advice.